miss me?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm alive. I'm here. Big Cloud's here. How you guys doing? Excuse me for my absence. I've been going into a little bit of a creative, kind of like a creative huddle with a few people, and we've been thinking about a few things. We'll talk about that on RGT. I don't want to bore you guys with this, all right? So we'll talk about this on RGT. But anyway, thank you guys for your patience. Welcome back to the channel. Shout out to everybody. Let's go ahead and get into this for sure. Obviously, you guys see the title. A lot to go over, and one particular thing that we mentioned before, especially when it comes to Spider-Man Miles Morales coming around the corner. Now, let's go ahead and get into that. Let's start with the first one here. Yes, there is a third-party company already coming out with custom faceplates for PlayStation 5. Now, you guys already know, I told you guys, Sony is pretty much looking at a gold mine right now the moment they announce that the side plates of this console can be removed. This opens a new door for them in terms of customization for the consumer. So that means that you can express yourself more so with your console. I do dig this. This is a nice approach. This offers more variety to the consumer, and it gives them more options out there in the foreseeable future. And I do think this is cool. Now, of course, Sony didn't announce anything for Miles Morales, which a lot of people were really hoping for. They were really hoping at least for a Black Edition PS5. Now, with the limited stock of PlayStation 5, it's obviously they couldn't do it. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to have to front for them right now. We're going to have to look at this in realistic terms. They just couldn't do it. I mean, the stock is limited. You got bots fighting against the consumer to get their hands on these consoles. We're not going to get a custom console for Sony for a while, at least until we get into a stable flux where they can throw out as many as possible and everybody can get their hands on one, and then you'll get into the limited edition consoles strictly made by Sony. But this is where the third-party companies come into play, and as you guys already know, third-party companies tend to do a lot more wild stuff that Sony typically wouldn't do. I mean, it took them to pretty much this generation to come out with a limited edition see-through or transparent PlayStation 4. You know what I'm saying? We never saw a transparent console before from them. And, you know, they waited until this gen. So, you get what I'm saying? Go figure. This is where the customization really comes into play. Now, according to this third-party company, this third-party company's name is called, if I remember correctly, it's called it's called PlayStation 5. That's pretty funny. It's called PlayStation. Anyway, they're offering you different colored faceplates for the PlayStation 5. You got a chrome looking one, which looks nice. You have a red one. You have a blue one. And of course, to those who really want this system in black, yes, they have the limited edition matte black version for PlayStation 5. And guess what? They're not expensive. They're only $40. That's a steal. That's definitely a steal. If Sony really capitalizes on this and really teams up with some really creative individuals, like for example, like that website, what's that website called? Decal Girl, something like that. If they were to sponsor themselves with that type of company and really go all out with the customization, this would open up so many different stores and different areas for them in the foreseeable future. And I can see them definitely, like, you know, benefiting from this in the longer run. This is a big deal for them if they can knock that stuff out. So far, so good. I like it. Links to this website in the description below if you guys want to snag yourself a limited edition, you know, faceplate. Definitely go ahead and do that. All right. Now, this right here I missed out on. Granted, I missed out on a lot of news, but I do want to talk about this because on the, if I remember correctly, it's the 30th of this month, PlayStation is allowing retailers to sell the DualSense controller. I'm not sure about any other accessory, but I just know for a fact it's the DualSense controller. But you never know. If you can go to, you might be able to get like the other stuff at GameStop if they allow, you know, if they actually let you do it or not. But we know for a fact that the controllers are going live on the 30th of this month. Best Buy has already updated their store, so they're shipping my stuff out on the 30th, you know, my controller. And they did say that my charger stand will be sent out on the 7th of November. So You know, that's going to be cool when all that stuff gets here. And obviously the consoles, you already know, we got 1 more month, or less than a month really, before we get to the actual console releases. So yeah, we're almost there to PS5, guys. We're almost there. Can't wait to see how big this controller is and how improved it is over the PlayStation 4 controller. It's definitely going to be cool to see and compare it with you guys on the channel and just see how much of a difference they've done with this controller in the foreseeable future. All right. Now, we talked about this briefly when we talked about the user experience for the PlayStation 5, and this was the media functionality of PlayStation 5. Now, for the PlayStation 5, they confirmed on the actual XMB that yes, there will be separate like screens, you know, user screens for the apps and everything for games as well. So this is no surprise to me when I read that, you know, like the PS5 is going to have the top entertainment streaming apps coming to the system. I'm not really surprised by this. If you guys look at the remote, it has Netflix on there on the, you know, the media remote. It has Netflix, has YouTube. I think it has Spotify and Disney Plus. So those are the main hints of what you're going to be getting, you know, out the gate for the system. But as far as what else is going to be coming with it, maybe Hulu is probably going to make a return back to the console for sure. You never really know. But I'm not surprised by that type of stuff at all. I'm not. Now, I was surprised by this, though. Now, and this was involving, if I remember correctly, it was involving Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5 is going to have multiple performance modes for PS5, which is great, including a 4K 60 mode for those of you that really want it. Yes, you'll have that at 4K 60. So, cool. If you haven't played Devil May Cry 5, the special edition is now going to be available for you guys, and you can have multiple options to play it at. So, cool. Definitely a cool time. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Of course, I'll be back if we have more to talk about. But until then, you guys stay tuned. This is Big Cloud Gaming. I appreciate you guys checking it out. You guys have a good one. Y'all be good. Later.